Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Hungary's victory shows Romania's impotence. Yes, I said it. This video is directed mostly towards the Romanian baboons who have their friends, the Hungarians, show them how things are done with balls. That is, the Hungarians made the Ukrainians come to the negotiating table and make sure their minority is respected in Ukraine. The Romanians will not dare to do that. Why is it so? I have a few maps and I have a few articles. The Hungarians gave the Ukrainians 11 points. I said, here, these are our demands regarding our minorities in Ukraine. And you know what the Ukrainians did? They came to the negotiating table and they said, yes, we cave in at your demands. Now, why did I make this about Romania? Because I'm very frustrated, to say the least. Hungary has a population half of Romania. About. A territory half of Romania. Resources, zero. I'm exaggerating. Military, landlocked country. And it's still able to impose to the Ukrainians, who had a population at one point of about 50 million people, double Romania and 5 times bigger than Hungary, and still land and resources and so on greater than both Romania and Hungary. But Hungarians, with their crazy people of Prime Minister Viktor Orban and the great foreign minister Peter Szijjártó, said, you know, Ukrainians, we have balls, and the Romanians stay in line. So I wonder if the Hungarians one day decide to really get on Romania's Transylvania. What do you think will happen? I tell you what's going to happen. Your leaders will ballless leaders, the beta males, sold out leaders will give it. Now, let me show you the whole thing, and I'm going to show you maps. I'm very angry about it. Why? Not with the Hungarians. The Hungarians head off. Great, fantastic. They show how they are and what they're made of. I'm angry because of the Romanians. And I'm going to show you the territory. The Hungarians claim it's theirs in Ukraine. And I'm going to show you the territory Romania claims. It's not even claims. Romania doesn't claim because they're weasels. The people in Romania, some claim territories taken and given to Ukraine. And some of artificial country of Moldova created from Romanian territory. I will show you maps. We talk about history here a little bit, and then let's go to how the Hungarians fuck them up. Let's go. And I'm not against the Ukrainians. My point is Romania. That's all I care right now. And these guys are able to slap the Ukrainians left and right. Is it because Orban got Mr. Netanyahu in Budapest against the ICC court warrant for his arrest? Is that why Zelensky Stein agreed with all Hungarian points? I mean, the Romanians bent over with the pens down for about 30-some years already. What did you get? Foreign troops on your country? Occupied militarily, economically, culturally, and politically? Is that what you got? Oh, how I wish I would come over there as Walter Roman came with the Soviets. You know how Walter Roman came with the Soviets? On a tank. All right, let's go. Emil's second return. New voice of Ukraine. Ukraine's foreign minister, this guy right here, Ukraine's is this guy. This is Szijjártó and this is Szijjártó. Discuss minority rights with Hungary. September 30th, 2024, September. So this guy is pointing, hey boy, you're going to give me everything I want because I'm smarter than you are, I have bigger balls than you are, and that's it. And he's like, yes, you will. So here it is. Ukraine Foreign Minister Andriy Sybiha visited Budapest on Monday. Not this guy visited Kiev, the other way around. Now, this guy is very, very versed in Western culture. When he is interviewed by Western weasels, media, he smacks them around like there's no tomorrow, like Attila is back in business. By the way, Attila was not Hungarian, okay? He was a Hun. You can make a distinction between Hungarians and Magyars. But hey, you gotta go to others in order to realize what. Attila came in the 4th century and the Hungarians came in the 10th century. All right, let's move on. Next article. New Voice of Ukraine. Ukrainian-Hungarian delegations address minority rights issues in Budapest. We have a saying in Romania. It goes like this. Nu vine muntele la Bayazid, but Bayazid merge la munte. That is not the mountain who comes towards the leader of a country. Bayazid being a sultan, a Turk, Ottoman sultan. But it's the sultan who goes to the mountain because the mountain is bigger. The same. The Ukrainians came to the Hungarians, not the Hungarians came. The Hungarians stayed over there and said, you know what? Come over, Red Rover, and you know what? Here is my demand, and you're gonna fulfill it. Why? I tell you what to do. Remember, Ukraine is supported by all these guys to fight the Russians, but are incapable of fighting Hungary? Why? Because the Ukrainians want to get into the European Union. That is in a, how do you call it? In a tyrant-oriented union, which is European Union. If you want to get over there, you can't get out. These are like the Hotel California song. You know, you can never leave. Yeah, you can check in, but you're never gonna leave. The same as the European Union. They will never let you go. It's like you go and you get in a marriage, and then you want a divorce, and she's like, you're not gonna leave anywhere, man. Never, I'm gonna look for you ever. What the fuck is this? That's exactly how it is over there. So these guys come over there because someone gave the Ukrainians the order, you give to the Hungarians everything they want. And Hungarians are with the Russians, we're told. How is this possible? Just questions. So let's see what's going on. And she is, I mean, you can look at her. I'm not going to make any points, but you know what I mean. Romanians know exactly what I mean. The Ukrainian delegation, headed by Deputy Prime Minister for European Euro-Atlantic Integration, Olga Stefanishyna. She's like, what, 30-something, 30-some? Oh, she's over there, if she's. Right here. Ukrainian and Hungarian delegations held talks, and I'm going to let you know what those talks and what the 11 points were in Budapest to discuss protections for national minorities and foster bilateral dialogue. So, national minorities. Romania, aude? Shut the hell up. So what's going on here? That's the first one. The second one right here. Hungary's 11 demands for Ukraine's accession to EU regarding minorities revealed. So these guys know how to deal with people. They know how to deal with people. They say like this. You want that? You gotta do this. Sit down. But I will impose 11 points on you. So can you imagine how much the Ukrainians want that? Or who told the Ukrainians do it? Do it. Do it. All right, well, I'm going to read you the main points. Don't worry. Here is the leader of, that's a leader right here. He's a Hungarian guy. I'm Romanian by birth, but this is a guy. Take it, frame it, and put over there the Romanians and look at the leader. You don't like him? Why? Because he got balls? Look at your fucking weaklings. European Pravda has published a list of 11 demands regarding minorities that Hungary had put forward to Ukraine in exchange for its agreement to support the start of negotiations on countries' accession to the European Union. Why can't Romania do the same thing? Weaklings, beta men, beta. All right. Until now, the Hungarian demands have been non-public. We have them public right now. All right, let's go. Hoppa, RBC Ukraine to comply with 11 demands from Hungary on national minorities for EU accession. Here she is. Ukraine is ready to fully comply. That's capitulations. Have you seen how the Ukrainians, when they came to Bucharest, they behaved with the Romanians? The Romanians squeaked. It was that German president of Romania, Klaus Johannes. Our minorities. Sir! That's exactly how they behaved. God fucking damn it, man. Right here. From Hungary regarding the protection of the rights of national minorities which are necessary for poop. All right, let's see what's going on here. All right, not here. We're going to go to the previous one because that's where they are. All right, let's see. Half of the list of the demands concerns Hungary language education in particular ensuring the use of the Hungarian language in the entire educational process. That's banned for the Russians, just so you know. The possibility of obtaining a Hungarian translation of external independent evaluation and a national multi-subject test. The introduction of the status of a national community general secondary education institution. You got it? They are going to keep their culture, the ethnic Hungarians inside of Ukraine. Why is that? Because Zakarpattia, the territory the Hungarians are claiming from Ukraine, will come back home. How do you say home in Hungary? Hopa. I'm just kidding. Hopa! Everybody's gonna come hopa. And that's gonna be gyors. Gyors means fast. Gyors hopa. Quickly, home, let's go, my own language. There are also clauses on the status of territories. I'm going to show you the territories. Romania, aude, where Ukrainian Hungarians have historically lived, for example, automatically recognizing all settlements, all, in Zakarpattia, I will show you where Zakarpattia is, as traditionally Hungarian. God damn, man. Now, if you are a Romanian and your blood doesn't get off your nostrils right now, like mine, after 2 lines of Coke, I'm just kidding, all right, then what the hell, man? Hungary, our enemies. If they do this with a country bigger than us, Romania, more numerous than us, more supported by the West than us, what can't they do to us? Why can't we do the same thing to the Ukrainians? Are we waiting? Okay, all right here. As traditionally Hungarian, even those where Hungarians have never historically lived, do you understand? That's I was about to say something, a butt-fucking situation here. Never. Some of these points are problematic and no compromise has been reached. Some of these points, and no compromise have been reached. Why? They got their pants down and the activity has been going on. You understand? I want to hear that about Romanians too. Another part of the Hungarian demands relates to the political representation of national minorities. They want political representations. Why not? No taxation without representation. Remember? Americans, wake up. In particular, the requirement to guarantee their representation in the parliament. So, are they banned for participating? In Romania, the Hungarian minority has always 6% participation because 6% of the Romanian population is ethnic Hungarian. They always have, it as a party. That's an ethnic party. It's called UDMR. UDMR, it's a UDMR. That's it. That is the representation. That's an ethnic party. It is like the Russians in, let's say, Estonia, where they're 24%. 24% of in Estonia are Russians. They will make a political party, I don't know, New Russia party in Estonia. What would you say? Oh, the Russians can't do that in the democratic Estonia, but they can do in Romania. Why so? You know why. All right. In particular, the requirement to guarantee, they have to guarantee their representation in the parliament. However, due to the impossibility of implementing this idea, Budapest has already begun to give signals of readiness to abandon it, although it has not completely withdrawn the demand. Got it, my friends? Now let me show you some historical context and some maps. Let's start with the first one. The first one I will show you where this garbage occurs in Eastern Europe, right here. So this is a part of Europe. This is Romania, the baboons. These are the guys with big balls, Hungary. This is the guys that have this country formed out of shit. This is the artificial country of Moldova. All right. So this is Zakarpattia. You see that over there? This is Zakarpattia over there. This is what the Hungary wants. That's theirs, they say. Okay, now, the Romanians can have, and I will show you how much Romanians could demand, is this. You see my cursor? All that from the Ukraine. And these guys have this little, I don't know, blah, 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 but Romanians were not there. Now, look at that. Romania is double almost in population and in territory. Next one. Hoppa, this is the baboons, to show you more clearly what the baboons have. So you see this? This is the so-called country of Moldova. This is right here is Bukovina. This is Carpathia. This is Hungary. This is Carpathia. But that's not important. Right here, Opa Lopa, we got to the real thing. This is the Greater Romania, the Kingdom of Romania between 1918 and 1940. Historical regions. So you see how it is? This is Hungary right here, obviously. And Poland had border with us right here, if you remember that one. And they want it back. That's why they want to want right here. You see this? This is Ukraine. This is Romanian baboons. Now this is Poland. And Poland had border with Romania right here. You see when my hand goes strong hand? So they want Lutsk and Lviv right here, my friends. They want it. No problem. Right here. Volyn, obviously Lviv right here. All these will come to them. And this is Zakarpattia in here where the Hungarians are. So this is how Romania used to look when Stalin, the Georgian dictator of Soviet Union, said, you know what, Romania, we can take all this, he said. You see all this blue, which is Moldova. This is Moldova. This is a region of Bessarabia. This is Moldova. Now you see here, if you go a little bit this way, you're going to find out what exactly? Odessa. Now this one right here is not in Romania anymore. You see over there? Not in Romania, not in, now this is Moldova, it's no Bessarabia. So here it is. This is gone to the Ukrainians. This is a fake country. And this is also, right here, northern of Bukovina, is in, not USSR, in Ukraine. Got it? And here is Hungary, who wants this part. But if we are to be real good people, I mean, I'm not going to take the quadrilateral, the southern part that was given by Bulgaria through an ultimatum because of Hitler. Hitler told Bulgaria, you take that. No, Bulgaria told Hitler, we're going to suck your thing. You tell the Romanian baboons to give us the quadrilateral, this part here. And the Bulgarians said, yeah, give us to us, our friends from Bulgaria. And the Romanians, again, the spineless guys from Bucharest, said, yeah, we're going to give it to you. And they gave it. And then the Stalin said, we want that. And the Romanians, Bucharest gave that. And then the Hungarians wanted Transylvania, this part of Transylvania and Banat. And the guy here sold us too. So they gave everything but Bucharest. Fuck me, Freddy. And if you think I'm a bad dude and I have territorial demands, I'm going to show you territorial demands right now. Right there. Now this is a little bit bigger than that, don't you think? You see this part right here? You see this part right here? So the Romanians are saying, wait a second, all this is ours. All right, compare with these baboons. Where is that? Pick that with that. So you see, Hungary, who wants Carpathia, should give us more land. Even guys here should give us land. Remember where this mouth is over here? There is this mouth over here. So you got Serbia. We got from Serbia. Oh, no, we're friends with Serbia. All right, so this is actually what we deserve. And we have Bucharest. Oh, my God. Now, the point is this. Romanian leaders suck, are spineless weaklings, beta males. That's what they are. Hungary, winner with big balls. Ukraine sold out. I wonder when the Hungarians are going to turn into Romania and say, you know what, maybe we want more. What do you think will happen? I tell you what's going to happen. Our Romanian leaders will say, no, you can't have it. Yeah, you can have it. That's what they're going to do. I guarantee you 99% that they will do that. What are they going to do? Unless the Romanian military, oh, we don't have a military. My bad. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I admire the Hungarian, I was about to say balls. Ooh, they're balls. Can I touch? No way. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Like this. Don't fall. Okay. Oh man, I'm so angry. I'm so angry. Now, if that doesn't make your blood boil, my Romanian friends, I don't know what to say. Either you're not Romanian or you're Romanian and I'm not Romanian. Or at least born or have anything. And you say that I hate Romania or something. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.